What up? How's it going? Totally, totally did not just zone the fuck out. What up? I literally, like, that song I was playing as it started, because obviously I can hear it too. Uh, I was just vibing to the song. Not gonna lie, I was just straight up vibing to the song. I was like, this is a good song. Oh man, dude, this song is awesome. So, just vibing, enjoying my time, and next thing I know, I'm like, oh shit, got a stream to do. What up, Cheese, by the way? What up, Sparks? Alright, I'm still gonna just use this team for this stuff, just because it's simple. But I'm gonna do some resin stuff here real quick, and then we'll move on to what needs to be done. How does this feel super loud? Is the game really loud for you guys? I don't know if it... I turned it up for like a little bit, and it's like, oh, by the way, we're loud. Will we get this in time? I don't think so. Yes, we did. I feel like the game is super loud for you guys. I don't know, my headphones are fucked, dude. Let me fix this. Like, my headphone cable is so tangled. Like, it's bad time. Think the game sounds fine? Alright. Maybe it's just on my end. I'm supposed to be hearing it back. Alright. We're gonna fight the wolf next. Just to get that out of the way. In fact, though, I think with the wolf I can actually fight with, main squad. I still don't know what, like, I think I know what to do for Aloy's artifacts, but I've just not been wanting to do it, so. Artifact update, by the way. There are currently very few characters that need artifacts. We are currently at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 characters left that need all their artifacts. With an asterisk, because technically the Raiden Shogun A has enough as her artifacts, but like her helmet could be better. But yeah. Also, because Cheese is probably upset, Sing Shaw's birthday was a few days ago. Do you recall what day it is today? If you can't recall, this snack could be a clue. Maybe you can remember when you see it. To surprise you with a new flavor, I've spent a long time improving the formula. Please have a taste. I wanted to hide this letter at the bottom of the snack box, but feared that you might miss it. It would be a shame if you had. I'll treat you to some fish next time. When the time comes, you have to keep an eye on it. Maybe there'll be something hidden in the fish's belly. Besides, I read an interesting article recently. It wrote that there was a righteous golden-haired traveler who did a lot of great deeds in many places in the world and drew many compliments from many people. The content of this article is true, but whether it's exaggerated, I'll wait for you to come and judge for yourself. I'll be waiting for you on the rooftop tonight. I wish you could actually meet with them during their birthdays. Like, I feel like that would be pretty cool. But as far as I can tell, you can't meet with any of the characters when it's their birthdays. It's just the letter, which makes me sad, because I would love to, like, get some lore and such by talking to them on their birthday. But, like, every single one, like, every single character is like, hey, by the way, we can meet at this place, or we can go here. And I'm just like, there's gotta be like something more to it. I'd have to say that's probably a thing. By the way, this team is kind of amazing. By the way, look at Kokomi's, if you haven't seen it yet, you should see Kokomi's HP right now.
Inazuma shines eternal.
As you can see, Kokomi may have an insane amount of HP right now. She's been a little bit crazy, that's for sure. But we'll finally do Kokomi's quest. We finally will do Kokomi's quest today. I've been putting it off long enough. We'll get to it. I was supposed to do achievements and such too, but I decided that we'll wait on it. I'm sorry, there's just been so much stuff. Back 4 Blood came out. Back 4 Blood came out. Pretty much the main thing. I was also told that I'm gonna have to wait to do some other streams, so I gotta wait on that.
Illusion shattered.
I was supposed to be playing games with the Doge Boy, and then the Doge Boy is like, hey, I'm gonna be gone for a week and a half, and I was like, motherfucking Doge Boy. How much is Skiv, by the way? 70. Oh, that's not bad. SMH Doge, indeed. Indeed. Alright. Anything else? The following items have expired. Those. Was there something I was supposed to do with those? Because, like, I couldn't for the life of me figure out what those were for. I tried figuring it out, and I just couldn't. I'm worried that I missed something, but I literally had no idea. Hope I didn't miss one of these. No, it doesn't look like I missed one of these. Because I was so afraid. I was like, oh god, what if I did? Hubby. Never change. Great furnishings. Oh, I gotta show that off in a little bit. We'll worry about that later. We'll grind this stuff out later. Like I said, we'll worry about this all later. Also, we got to talk about 2.3. So 2.2 hasn't come out yet, obviously. But they announced the characters that are going to be in banners for 2.3. And we got a new 5-star, and we got a new 4-star. The 4-star we kind of all knew, because it was Goro. That was kind of like a given. But like Ito though. But like Ito though. But like Ito. Ito looks like a fantastic character.
This opportunity is
yeah, well, here's the thing. People were just like, oh god, Goro's gonna be in a banner and that's a bad thing and sadness. And I'm just like, are you guys kidding me? Like, you guys not realize that that just means that Goro, like Goro being in a banner does not mean that he's permanently... Well, no, because Goro is in the rerun banner. That's what it is, cheese. But, like, people were upset because they're like, oh, Goro's gonna be part of a banner. That means Goro's gonna be locked out for the rest of the time. It's like, no. Goro is literally a 5-star, sorry, a 4-star, and he was already announced that he was gonna be part of a rerun banner, which I believe the rerun banner is supposed to be, Ganyu. I think is what was being theorized. I think it was theorized it was going to be Ganyu, but it could be Albedo. People are thinking it might not be Albedo because that's going to be two five-star whatchamacallit characters in a row.
Sir, Inazuma shines eternal.
But like, once again, all 4-star characters go into the main wish. So you got to keep that in mind, that with all 4-star characters being in a main wish, like, there's nothing to worry about. Toma's gonna be in the main thing in a little bit.
Illusion shattered.
It's not.
Torn to oblivion. There is no escape.
Gotcha. That was super fast. Let's go. Alright. But yeah, so Toma, like, after Toma's banner, which will be the... It's not this next one, because the next one is Tartaglia. But the one after that, which is Hu Tao, after that, like, it's supposed to be... I think it's supposed to be Ito, and then it's supposed to be the rerun plus... it's rerun plus... Goro. So yeah, what up, Viking? How's it going? Now there has been some theories and such. I don't want to dash people's dreams or anything, or get people's hopes up. There has been some theories that some of the 5 stars may start getting put into rotation, but I cannot confirm nor deny it. Obviously can't confirm nor deny because I don't, fully know the truth of it, but there's been some people, I think there's just people getting very, very hopeful. I think that's what's going on. What a pineapple. But, I mean, like, that would be really cool if they actually did that. But yeah, like, I would imagine, because apparently from what I've heard of Honkai Impact, there's supposed to be, like, Honkai Impact has it where they do, like, they don't just do reruns, they also just do other things. However, there's something else that I was gonna get into, but, like, I don't know. Like garbage genre, but people who don't try to break my character's nose are worse. Why would somebody try to break your character's nose? That's concerning. I hope you feel better though, Viking. So, I don't know how many people pay attention to video game news. I actually wanted to start off streams, hopefully relatively soon, where we talk about like upcoming games, some stuff to like keep our eyes on, video game news, like kind of like cover that sort of stuff, just because I love like listening to video game news and everything. But there is a new MiHoYo game in the works that, I'm not gonna lie, I think looked dope from the very brief parts I saw of it. Like, I thought it looked cool. I think it's in either open beta right now or something. But like, I was like, oh man, maybe I should look into this. But I don't know the specifics, so I can't really, say one way or the other how it is. But like, it looked cool. It was a, I don't know what the name of it though was, but somebody posted it somewhere, and I was like, if it's a true thing, then like I'm super down, because it was oh my gosh, what was it? It was like a space game. I think it was Space Gacha, which I wouldn't be surprised, but still, that's my phone. Sorry, tomorrow I have an interview, so I'm trying to make sure I'm prepared. Okay, good. Cool. We had development on a server I'm part of. Game of Spaz now while we're fighting melee-based enemies because you're saying friendly fire someone, try to get avoided but no dice. Interesting. What game were you playing? Wait, what am I?
Feel the beat. Shine down.
Alright. I would love to do the last commission, but I think the last commission is actually right where the quest is. So we're gonna do the... No, it's not. Alright, cool. We'll do the commission first, and then we'll start the quest. We'll move on with life. Alright! Sorry, today's been a little bit of a busy day. Roleplay server for Gmod. Ah. That sucks. Or your character's noses. The nose, not the nose. Where's the thunder attack? Mother of everything. Please stop. Oh, that's what you want.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Boom. They're all dead. Easy. Let's do the quest. If you watched a few streamers ago, you know this cutscene.
This should be where Kokomi said to meet her. Do you still remember this place? Paimon remembers we came by here last time we visited Watatsumi Island. That was back when you did your stint as captain of Swordfish too. Paimon's curious whether the Resistance troops still remember you. Things on the island must have changed a lot since then. Oh, shall we take a look around?
It's been so long since we've been to Watatsumi Island. So crazy.
If the enemy outnumbers you, seek their weakness and exploit it. If you outnumber the enemy, seek unequivocal domination and crush them. Marauders on the waterfront are supplied by sea. Burning their ships is the path to success.
General Goro, sir, do you have a verdict?
More or less. From the directives left behind by Her Excellency, we can surmise that a Fatui ship is moored nearby. This explains their aggressive posture. We could split into two teams, one to draw their attention, and the other to circle around behind enemy lines and set fire to their ship. They'd have nowhere to run. Then again, Madame Kokomi made clear that we are not to split up without sufficient forces. We'd risk being picked off one by one until our whole line of defense disintegrated.
Sir, shall I send for reinforcements?
I doubt there's time. Based on their movements, they'd likely be gone before our troops arrived. Her Excellency's directives also stipulate that we should wait in ambush and avoid making the first move. Since we lack sufficient troops, I don't think we can afford to engage the enemy at this time.
Sir, we're just gonna stand by and watch them leave? Surely there must be another way.
Her Excellency's directives also state help may arrive when all seems lost. As for where this help is supposed to come from,
So, before we continue, just to go off of what Pineapple said before King Cheese absolutely tears into Pineapple, I do have issues with Goro. Okay, I was about to say, because Cheese, I was like, Cheese is a diehard Goro fan. But, no, I agree. Like, we don't really know much about Goro, except that he's essentially Kokomi's lapdog, essentially. Even though he's a Kitsune. Which, I guess is... It's like more cat-like. I guess it kind of... More fox-like, rather. But, like, we just... Like, listen, I love Kitsunes, don't get me wrong. Kitsunes are great. But he just follows orders to a T. Like, just to a T.
Hey, Goro! What are you guys up to?
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
Here to lend a hand.
Her Excellency's directives are as reliable as ever. You've arrived just in time. Recently, the remnants of the Fatui forces have been unusually active. We've been monitoring their movements, waiting in ambush here. Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to split into 2 teams. Can we ask you to keep them occupied?
Hard to say no when it's the Fatui. Whatever they're planning, we won't let them get away with it.
Good. There's not a moment to lose. We'll go behind enemy lines and sabotage their ship. Let's meet back here afterward.
Sounds
Watch
good.
yourselves. We'll be back shortly.
Seems like the Resistance still remembers us. Come on, let's help them get this situation under control.
How could they forget us, Paimon? How could they forget us? It's the Fatui! Get them! Meanwhile, they've been standing here for the past, like, few weeks. Let's just be real. They've literally been standing here the past few weeks. I just want everyone to know that they've been there the past few weeks.
Hold the line.
It's been 5 years since we have last seen Watatsumi Island. It's been so long.
They've set the ship on fire! An arson attack! Arson! They leave us no choice but to attack. Comrades, let's make them regret it.
Make them regret it? Are you sure about that?
Rain ain't clearing anytime soon. But the show's still on, people.
I miscalculated.
Perfect. We did it. It's raining. Wow, that was the shortest rain ever.
We'd have no way to prevent their escape without you.
What's that you're holding? Is it the directives from Kokomi? Let Paimon
Kokomi?
Oh, wow. This is a whole book. Is it all Kokomi's directives?
Yeah. Well, no, not all of them. I have 5 more volumes with me.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Goro, buddy, Goro, buddy, boy. If that, I want to make a joke.
Are you serious?
Her Excellency always plans for every scenario. Plus, these are her general operational directives, which are more comprehensive than most.
I don't know if you guys seen it was a joke from way back when. I'm pretty sure it's still a thing that like is probably talked about. But it's like it's the image of like a giant book with an image with like a small book, and it's like a small book of like what men like truly think, and then it's like what women truly think is the giant book, or what they truly say, something along those lines. And just Goro saying that reminded me of that image, because it's not wrong. Because there's been people there's been girls I've talked to, women, all of the above, who you'll say one thing and they'll respond one way, and you think you understand, and you definitely don't. Like, they could say yes, but what they really mean is like 20 different things. And you have to know which one of those 20 different things it could be. Which is why, Goro, if you just want to fuck Kokomi, just tell her. Just be honest.
Still, we're fortunate to have
We're in
them.
that day of age.
They make sure we're prepared for
think.
every eventuality, no matter how complex.
Oh, understanding every eventuality sounds tiring enough, let alone writing them all down. Must have taken Kokomi a heck of a long time.
Captain, are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead Swordfish 2 again? We've all been feeling your absence. Her Excellency says that now is a time of peace, and that we should reduce the size of the military and focus on helping the civilian population return
Man, I
to
love how
normal.
the other two are like super happy to
About
see
half of us are
us.
still organized into task forces, supporting the
Excuse me.
platoons. The other half have been given various other functions like patrol, construction, and farming. Of course,
Yeah, he
not
has very little
everyone's happy
personality.
about it.
That's
The
very
other day,
true.
an old buddy of mine was
Well, once again, we
grumbling
don't know
about being
much.
forced to build houses. Said they'd have to drag him away from the front line, kicking and screaming.
The spirit of the resistance is alive and well, huh? Anyway, we're here because Kokomi invited us to the victory feast. Do you know where we can find her, Goro?
I believe Her Excellency is currently at Boro Village. There were reports of a possible disturbance over there. If I'm not mistaken, Her Excellency has gone to deal with it in person. We should probably get going ourselves. And, also, on your way over, please check in on the soldiers. I'm sensing a growing unease among them, but I don't know what's causing it. They won't say. They used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is, they're keeping it hidden. I don't like it one bit. I suspect there's trouble afoot.
Well, we'll see what I can do.
Good. Paimon was just thinking it'd be good to see everyone again. Ready when you are.
I mean, I imagine people are like a little concerned about the Warriors' dreams, like spring grass renewing. I don't know. This is. I'm interested to see what the story quest is, because I've heard that not many people liked it. So I'm trying to keep an open mind, but there's been some people, you know, saying some things. So we'll see.
Wait, aren't you Captain of Swordfish too?
So.
Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our gratitude. Watatsumi Island wouldn't have come to peace without your efforts. I wasn't with Swordfish too, but I did see you in Tatarasuna. Oh, you really gave it to those shogunate samurai in the fight of honor. Oh, it was quite the show. Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service.
For the people who are on edge a bit these days, what's going
On
on?
edge, you say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've noticed it too. In fairness, the battle isn't long over, and, well, perhaps it isn't quite over for them. You know what I mean? Every single person looked death in the face that day. It's not an experience you forget in a hurry.
That's fair.
Victory's declared,
That's
and
very
all of a
fair.
sudden,
PTSD, dude.
fighting's over.
PTSD
the
is.
people can't just snap back into normal life again. I think things will improve, but it's gonna take some time.
That's PTSD for you in a long. Well, like, and some people think that PTSD is something that's only based on war. No, there is, you know, PTSD based on things that happen in life. You know, little things that just suddenly like cause like those flashbacks. You know. I actually mentioned it during a Just Chatting yesterday with when I was like talking to Travis in chat, and how I kind of had that sort of experience when I was like just driving down a road, because it was a road to get to my former friend's house, or apartment rather, back when I had like a really bad mental snap, and you know it fucks you up, dude. It fucks you up. I couldn't imagine what like veterans and such go through, or like they see one thing and just all of a sudden like just snap. They're just because oh man, what was the whole thing? I actually was watching Survivor season a while back. Heroes, Healers, and Hustlers. That's what it was. And there was one guy, Ben, who they were essentially cracking corn stalk, like I think it was like corn stalks or something like that. They're snapping bamboo, and it sounded like mortar shells from one guy's time during war, and he was having some really bad PTSD as a result. So he had to like go into the water and just try to calm himself down. Dude, it fucks you up. I imagine that's what this is all about.
I don't know what else it could be, but what I do know is that as long as Her Excellency is with us, Watatsumi Island is safe. And
That's
all the
good.
more so now that you're back. Seriously, if there's ever anything you need, just say the word.
Thanks.
What a
That's
nice
like 3
guy.
pieces.
Let's go ask some other people.
Everyone's so nice and friendly. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Don't. Sorry. So.
Peace at last. Living the dream. Don't I know you?
So.
I've definitely seen you somewhere before. Can't place you, but I'm guessing you're not with the Shogun's army. So, do you need something?
People feeling unsettled at the moment?
Unsettled? Unsettled how? I haven't noticed anything. Not that I would, necessarily. I keep to myself, mostly. They're all too rowdy for me.
Damn,
We're at
everyone
peace
hates
now,
each other.
finally, and I, for one, intend to make the most of it. My life right now is about two things and two things only. The sun and the sea breeze.
That's fair. That was a glitch and a half that just happened. Don't worry about that.
Sorry that I can't be more help to you. I'll tell you someone you could ask, though. San Gonamiya. She knows everything.
Huh. Seems he's about to fall asleep. Let's leave him to rest and go find someone else to ask.
Okay. Everyone just is like pretty high strung on Kokomi though. Sup, you two?
Ugh, I don't understand what Her Excellency is thinking. I mean, peace talks? Give me a break. Why would she agree to that?
Exactly. Everyone knows you can't trust the Tenryo Commission. I heard they've been secretly coordinating with the Fatui and plan to continue their attacks.
Wait, for real? You're sure of this?
Positive. Some of our guys had a run-in with a few Fatui. They caught them conspiring together firsthand.
I
Oh, yeah,
knew
that
it.
sounds about right.
The Tenryo Commission are a bunch of crooks. They'll never change. Honestly, it's kind of naive for Her Excellency to take them at their word, isn't it?
Shh, keep your voice down. Someone's coming.
Hey there! What you talking about?
Captain, you're back.
I'm here to join you at the
Do
victory
you think
feast.
we should tell the captain about what we were discussing just now?
No, let's not mention it. She's one of her closest advisors. For all we know, the peace talks could have been her idea.
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from, but you're right. We should probably play it safe. Welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain. Nothing to report here. Everything is A-okay.
Is that a Fire Emblem
Her
reference I
Excellency
hear?
should be in the village at present. Head straight over if you wish, Captain.
Paimon definitely detected some hush-hush going on there. But if they aren't gonna talk, we might as well head over to the village.
True. I'm not like, why does not no one want to just talk about like, just be honest with what's going on. Come on, guys.
Admit it! We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryo Commission with goods purchased on Watatsumi Island. I knew something was off about a Tenryo Commission merchant doing business here. So, what do you have to say for yourself, huh?
I'm innocent. Ha! You're as guilty as they come. You never should have been allowed to set foot on this island, let alone do business here.
And everyone hates the Tenryo Commission. What the
Take him
fuck?
away.
Hold on.
Wait!
Sup, Kokomi?
There you are! Something's going down over here! You should take a look, pronto!
Your Excellency, this merchant is suspected of criminal activity, so we seized him for questioning. Our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales. And yet he has no stock in his possession. We believe it's highly probable that he has been supplying the Tenryo Commission behind the scenes.
That's a big leap of logic there, Matsuda.
I haven't.
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Everyone take a deep breath with me. In and out. Better? Matsuda, Uchimura, I understand that you're concerned for the safety of Watatsumi Island. But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is guilty or not, we must give him the chance to explain himself. If he's guilty, of course, there will be consequences. But if he's innocent, he doesn't deserve to be falsely accused. This is Watatsumi Island. We deal in facts, not opinions. Excuse
Fair.
me, sir. As you know, my subordinates have some concerns surrounding your commercial activity here. Perhaps you could explain your side of the story to help me reach a verdict.
Okay.
Of course, I can explain everything. I'm a trader on the island, so naturally I built up some inventory. I was planning to hold off on selling until the prices went up, but then, but then I was robbed by the Fatui. They took everything. Now, you think about that. First I lose all my inventory, then I get treated like a criminal.
And why should we believe you?
I mean, we ran into some
So
Fatui.
what? That doesn't prove they took his goods.
Excuse
Even
me.
if they did, it'll still end up in the Tenryou Commission's hands. They're in this together.
What? The Tenryou Commissioner colluding with the Fatui now? This is the first I've heard of it. I suppose it is true.
Sounds about right.
What's that got to do with me?
What, the Tenryou Commission start colluding with the Fatui after the fighting's already finished? Seems unlikely to Paimon. We met a representative of the Kujo clan recently. It doesn't seem like he'd have the time to be colluding right now.
Yeah.
But on the way over here, we accidentally on purpose overheard some soldiers...
Accidentally on
mention
purpose,
the Fatui.
Paimon says.
Kokomi, do you know anything about it?
It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryou Commission soon. The Kamisato clan has arranged for them to take place in a neutral location.
Of course,
Kujo
same
Sara
neutral
and I
location.
will be accompanied by our guards. We will use the talks to discuss future plans in detail.
Kujosara is
Just
trustworthy,
as
we know
arrangements
this.
for the peace talks began to fall into place, I started hearing rumors of collusion between the Kujo clan and the Fatui. Allegedly, their goal is to completely wipe out Watatsumi Island.
Man, the Kujo clan has not had it easy, huh? Let's kind of go over what's happened with the Kujo clan, right? They like start off noble. They supported the shogun wholeheartedly. They're the shogun's #1. Kujo-Sara even pretty much being her own bodyguard and everything, swearing like fierce loyalty to the Ren Shogun, right? Then the Fatui and the Kujo clan were found colluding. Kujo-Sara realized that's fucked up. Grandfather dude pretty much gets executed from the sounds of it. She, because based on like Japanese tradition, think that like the heads of households might still have to be male, which is why Kujo-Sara is like not the. Well, Kujo-Sara is not technically the like blood related to the clan anyway, so I guess that makes sense. But I'm pretty sure this is like really back like way old Japanese tradition before like all that sort of stuff. So then you have the two brothers, right, and the another clan, and the Raiden Shogun goes to their secret meeting where they're about to pretty much kill the brother dude. Brother dude fights the Shogun to swear loyalty, loses, but still becomes the head of the Tenryou Commission. I think I put that all correctly. And now they're being accused of colluding with the Fatui again. They just can't catch a break.
If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap. Even the Kamisato clan could be involved. Sir, are you quite certain that your goods were stolen by the Fatui?
Yes, it's the truth. I swear. They stole my goods and then they ran off that way. I'll bet that's where that hideout is.
Very well. The potential ramifications of this incident are serious. We will retrieve your goods, and if everything is in order, it will prove your innocence. However, if we find evidence to corroborate the claims of collusion between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, I expect you to fully comply with our investigation. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Matsuda? Uchimura?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation?
Could you just keep calling me Traveler?
Good. I look forward to seeing how you've progressed lately. I also have a few new things to teach you. Alright.
Teach me? Why are you teaching me?
If we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent. Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, we need to get to the bottom of it.
I mean, true, but like we know that it definitely it's not the Kujo clan. Like the Kujo clan is pretty innocent right now. Brother dude is almost dead. be honest. But, like, should be fine.
This must be the Fatui camp that the merchant was talking about.
And
From
that
the
is a
looks of
Fatui.
It used to be a Hilichurl camp. Who knows why the Fatui occupied it?
Good question.
Looks pretty heavily guarded. How are we supposed to get in?
There is one man with a fire gun. That's not heavily guarded. That is a man with a fire gun.
Not by brute force, that's for sure. But that's not a problem. The terrain here gives us an advantage.
Never mind. There's
and we
also a
haven't given
guy
away our
with
position
wind
so far.
fists.
Our enemies
There's
in the light,
two
we are
people!
in the shadows. Strategically, we have the upper hand.
What was the greatest I just have in mind?
I think we have 3 options available.
I don't know about that,
Option one.
cheese.
Take
Oh,
the king.
fire blades. That's 3
Checkmate.
people. They're invisible?
The
Shit.
presence in Inazuma is weak at present. Nothing more than a few scattered remnants. If we strike from above and take down their leader first, the rest of them will be hard-pressed to put up a serious fight. Option 2. Hit them where it hurts. Over there, for example. A store of gunpowder cakes.
There's wind
If
fists.
we manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, it would deal them a devastating blow. They'd be caught completely off guard. Both their morale and fighting capacity would be severely impaired.
Both are
Option 3.
unlikely.
Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor, you add a touch of lightning, and together we can shock them into submission.
Wow, that's our grand
That's-
strategist. It's a lot. to
Fire
think
guns are
about,
dangerous.
though.
True,
Which
cheese.
option
True.
should we choose?
The
That
first
will
one?
depend on our assessment of our own abilities.
Well,
A
I
surprise
can
attack
kill
from the air
everything.
is the quickest solution, but requires superior combat skills.
I'm
With an
insanely
explosion,
overpowered.
We could rapidly reduce their numbers without a protracted battle, but absolute stealth would be required during the operation, or we'd risk exposing ourselves. If we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. So, which is your preferred option?
Surprise air raid, because I'm
There's the
crazy.
swordfish captain I know. Every confidence in your abilities.
Yes, because I'm
decided
super
then.
powerful.
Let's fight this one together. I'm no warrior myself, but I can still provide some support. I certainly won't be dropping you into battle all by yourself. We should take them down as quickly as possible and retrieve the merchant's goods.
Kokomi? Oh. Give me trial Kokomi? Whatever. Anatoly! Anatoly!
Insolent. Shine down.
Fight down the Anatolis!
Shines eternal.
The Mostacholis! Ravioli! Ravioli! The Fatui! I don't know, insert the other words here.
Overthrown. Only the pawns remain.
Yeah?
There is no escape.
Rest and rebuild.
Hellcore. Try
Yes. Severely guarded.
Excellent.
Heavily guarded.
All thanks to your genius tactics.
We did it!
Actually,
Party
even
time,
the best
everybody.
tactics live or die
Party
on the strength of
time.
those
Dance
executing
party,
them.
let's go.
Winning a battle takes a concerted effort from everyone involved. Victory never belongs to a single person.
You know what? You guys know what this is time for? I know what we do. I know what must be done. Are you guys ready? It's twerky time. Hell yeah. Alright, perfect. We're good.
Now that you mention it, Paimon did make a pretty big contribution, huh?
Shush, Paimon.
Hey!
I
Emergency
must
food.
admit, I wasn't expecting to find the Fatui laying low in a Hilichurl camp. Presumably, they've been operating out of here in secret for quite some time. What's their objective? Are the soldiers right? Could they really be in collusion with the Tenryou Commission?
I doubt it, mainly because of Brother Dude. That's his name from now on, by the way. Paimon. That sounds... No comment.
Let's scour the camp for evidence. If the merchant's story is true, the inventory should be here.
Probably in that boat.
Time to take a look around.
Hey, look.
So these are the Fatui food supplies? They look a little past their best. Is this really?
Whee!
Hey, look here. Could these belong to the merchant? There's a lot of stuff. Some of it has the Tenryou Commission emblem.
You're good, Sparkletons.
Whoa, this place is chock full of bomb-making materials.
Whee! No worries, Viking.
This is way too dangerous. We should tell Kokomi right away and figure out the best way to deal with it.
Look at all my shoes in the sand. What up, Kokomi? I don't want to light Kokomi on fire.
Kokomi!
That's not what we're doing. Kokomi, we found bombs.
We found the merchant's stuff. Look.
I see.
You okay? Something wrong?
Nothing. I just zoned out for a moment.
So Kokomi is Sparks, I understand.
Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. Food, medicine, farming tools, all essential for post-war recovery. And he was probably stockpiling them until he could make a handsome profit. By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of these items, so the idea that he was supplying them doesn't make a lot of sense.
Fair.
In all likelihood, he's just an opportunistic merchant. Nothing quite as scandalous as Matsuda and Uchimura had imagined.
He's hardly a saint, though, right? How could he stockpile things that
That's
people
how
are
merchants
desperate
work,
for?
Paimon. That's how merchants
We're not
work.
just gonna give them back to him and let him go, are we? It doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, I had already foreseen this. In my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. These items will ultimately reach the people at a reasonable price. If he had taken the time to read the decree, it's unlikely he ever would have ended up in this predicament.
Kokomi, you think of everything.
I wish that were true. Take this alleged collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui, for example. I'm still completely stumped. The low energy doesn't exactly help.
Low energy?
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Come on, let's take the goods back.
She sounds
It's not long now
so
until the victory
irritated.
feast.
What?
It'll be a race against the clock to get all of this resolved before it starts.
Got it. First we mend the peace, then we attend the feast.
Good rhyming, Paimon. Good rhyming. 10 out of 10 would rhyme again. Whee! By the way, as far as friendship levels go, it's 4, 7, 6, 8. But, there's some interesting things that's gonna be happening here relatively soon. So worry about that later. Hello! We found goods and services!
My goods! You got them back, huh?
What up?
Thank you, Your Excellency. And thank you, Captain. You see, I told you I was innocent.
I'm not so sure. You could have easily planned the whole thing with the Fatui in advance.
That's
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, there's nothing to suggest he had any correspondence with them. Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some evidence of it.
Very true. Very, very
What if-
true.
No
Stop.
ifs, no buts. We've recovered the goods. As agreed, this is sufficient to establish his innocence.
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
what did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't have a clue. All brawn and no brains coming to me with your crazy conspiracies. Lay off me next time, got it?
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but hoarding essential goods is a crime under the temporary decree. You must bear the consequences. You have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to enforcing the sale of these goods at the accepted rates, there will also be a fine, the amount of which...
Why did it just zoom in so weirdly on this guy's face? Why did it just zoom in so weirdly? I'm confused.
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, I abide by the principle of clear and consistent rewards and punishments. Just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized. You may have been proven innocent of the more serious allegations leveled at you, but this does not exempt you from bearing the consequences of your mistakes.
So just saying, I think Kokomi and Yanfei would get along very, very well. Is that just me?
Wait a minute,
Well, don't just stand there. Take him away. Time to pay up.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him, but it doesn't add up. Those of a Tenryo Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. Leave the shrine paraphernalia to me. As for the rest, I'll leave you to sift through and try to track down the owners. I know, that's a lot to ask.
Not at all, Your Excellency. We're on it. But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case, but our people know what they saw. Something is going on between the Tenryo Commission and the Fatui. I know the peace talks are coming up, so please keep an open mind.
I understand your concern. I'll be sure to give it further consideration. I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya Shrine. Why don't you come along for the walk?
Sounds good. Let's walk back, I suppose. Take a walk with Kokomi.
Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma.
I've noticed.
I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you.
Nah, it's par for the course, really, for us. We've been literally everywhere, Kokomi. Literally everywhere. Like, we've been to Mondstadt, we've been to Liyue, and now we've been to Inazuma. 3 different cultures.
This village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine.
Okay. Sounds good, Kokomi. You also apparently walk faster than me? Oh, I'm the Raiden Shogun now.
No, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya.
Is it the heart?
Close to the statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this island recognized the shogun's existence, despite not venerating her as the shogunate do.
Okay.
But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned.
Protector deity?
Relations between Watatsumi Island and the shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust has become deep-rooted over time. I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule?
Oh, Yoko.
Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need to take better care of yourself, okay? All of our fates depend on you.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine.
That's a lie and a half.
Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all this time fighting the Shogun's army, peace is not something that can simply be declared. If we reconcile with them, the god who once protected us will have died in vain.
Come on, that's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is barely over. We should be grateful to be at peace once more.
Also fair.
I know, it's just... We should remain strong in these negotiations. We mustn't be too ready to compromise.
I appreciate your concerns. I will consider the options carefully and be sure to proceed appropriately.
Also fair.
Wonderful. We're all counting on you, Your Excellency.
Lady works so much, dude. She works, like, so much.
Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a place like this. Do you know, my daughter's...
This is a new
enrolled herself
character
in the
model.
Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'll be one very happy mother. You're a kind and gracious leader.
Is
She'd
this
be
a new
in very
character model? I
good
think it
hands.
is.
I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, she must make the most of it. I mean, just look at Her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and intelligent. My daughter has always looked to you as a role model.
Hey, what up, Mercer? How's it going? Quesadilla with the Reaper hot sauce? That sounds
Well,
delicious.
If she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
God, there's so many people! So many
I'm glad
people!
you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year. Let me bring you up to speed on the latest situation.
Okay, so is this quest is literally just gonna be all about the fact that it's one person taking on the tasks of like 20. That's really what this quest is gonna be, huh? We're gonna have I just realized what this quest is gonna be.
Oh, Your Excellency, isn't this the captain of Swordfish 2? Will she be based on Watatsumi Island from now on?
Your Excellency!
Please, remain calm, everyone. I'll get around to all your queries. Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to each one as and when I have the time.
Fair, fair. Yeah, the friendly people inside Kokomi. There's probably like a line.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
This kind of thing is water off a duck's back for you, huh?
Yep.
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items. I'm beginning to worry that they've been stolen.
Oh, we'd already know where those are.
We retrieved those already. No need to worry.
Really? That's fantastic. You never cease to amaze us, Your Excellency.
Is she just also
We'll
really
sort through all the
lucky?
petitions received recently and place them on your desk. Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the development of the textiles industry.
Jesus!
Right now?
Yes, the two young ladies have arrived safely. We're just waiting for you.
I see. I was hoping to take a walk around the island with you.
Jesus,
But
she
it
has
looks like
so
we'll have
much
to
stuff
save
to
that
do.
for
It sounds like my
tomorrow.
old job!
Well, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya Shrine. And then we'll go and make preparations for the victory feast.
So, I'm gonna explain what this is. Works.
Just to be clear, we're talking lots of delicious food, right?
That's a fair point. That's a fair
There'll
point.
be some Watatsumi Island specialties, which I'm sure you'll enjoy.
Great! See you tomorrow then!
She's gonna be passed the fuck out. Just saying. Rumors abound. So it's gonna want me to wait till the next day? Yeah. So here's something I realized. If we go to the archive and we go to the travel log, literally Kokomi's quest is the same as Jean's quest. That's literally all it is. Is just her taking a day off. Or like trying to convince her to take a day off. How do I remember that? That was a year ago since I've done that quest. Jeez. Well, like, really, it's really what it is. Is she's just putting so much on her plate. It's at 10 to 12 the next day, right? So, it's current day, so I need to wait this long, and then I need to switch to the other side. Also, how did Far Cry 6 go? For sure? Because I know you were playing that and Back 4 Blood earlier. How did both of those go? Been great. Good. Good. I did actually, I did a recruit run just with some randoms to grind some supply on Back 4 Blood yesterday. And one random was really upset that I was running a melee build and just killing everything. Like, the guy on the mic was so upset. He's like, stop killing everything! I was like, listen, I am just destroying everything in like 1 to 2 hits. Like, you don't have anything to worry about, buddy. We're a team here. If I kill everything, that is what it is. My group wants to consistently play through the game. I get you. Well, gotta keep in mind, tomorrow is when the game like fully releases, so you should probably be able to find people who will be able to consistently play through it. I'm going to be torn between apparently 3 groups, from what I understand. So.
Huh? Kokomi isn't here yet.
She's probably passed the fuck out.
That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show up late to things. Let's wait a little longer.
We avoid veteran until they iron out insane spike. Is it really that much of a spike? I didn't notice it's that big of a spike. I mean, you can't like I tried the melee build in veteran and it worked like decently, but not like I was missing a few cards. So.
How is she still not here? Do you think she could be in trouble?
I think she's just passed out.
Soldier over there.
Hello, sir. Where's Kokomi? Are you
Are you looking for Her Excellency? I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. I don't know where she's gone.
So strange. Guess we should just call it a rain check then?
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such a scenario in her general operational directives. Let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown, direct them to proceed southward until they arrive at a tree with purple foliage. The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing. And even then, only when the visitor in question is of VIP status. As far as I'm concerned,
He really
you two tick
plans
all
for
the boxes.
everything.
I keep this directive on me at all times. I'm sure this is the right course of action.
Kokomi really does think of everything.
Jesus.
Alright, let's find the place she wrote about and have a look.
Go to the designated place. So it's that tree over there. Got it. The Vin Diesel family thing, that's all from Fast and Furious, right? I'm not much of a moviegoer, so the only, like, whenever I hear Vin Diesel nowadays, like, the only thing that comes to mind is Fast and Furious, because, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Are we gonna know what these symbols are, by the way? I don't remember what those symbols are for. They look like Zhao symbols, honestly.
Are you sure this is the right place? It feels like we keep heading deeper into
Discord?
the middle of nowhere.
Doesn't
that tree look like the one she described in the directive? It looks like there's a way in over there.
Here.
Let's take a look.
That's the server, and I'm just at the top of it if you want to join up. Let's see. That is go to designated place. There's Electrosealy. Hello. Wait, where did that guy go? Under? Hold on. This is more important. This is more important. Way more important. What is going on here? Is this a puzzle? What up, Adori? How's it going? Where is... Oh, I can't go in. I need to get Electrogama. Where the hell do I go? Are you talking about Ito? Your message. Gotcha. You're gonna have to give me a sec. It's up there. Doggos are barking. Where the hell is the Electrogama that I'm supposed to use? Hold on. Shoot. That's really what it is, huh? Of course that's what it is. Point. Point. Half an hour left to work. Nice, nice. Alright, chest.
But a momentary distraction.
I like how I'm supposed to be doing this quest, and I just got very, very distracted. Like bats and horns? Yep, Ito. Post that in the Discord. I'm excited. Where the fuck is this thing going? Well, there's this. What's this do? Oh, no.
Got something for you.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh! Sir, sir, I need you to get out of there. You're killing him. Oh god, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. No. I'm in a bad spot right now. I'm in a really bad spot.
Allow me.
Illusion shattered.
I'm in a bad spot. Oh god. I should probably have some food at some point today. Alright, that's gone. This is probably all for the quest. I think this is my alt B for the quest. Either that, or this is just the craziest Thunder Sealy of all time. Where is this guy going? Where is this guy going? Food or else? And that's debatable. I'll figure that out later. Fish! Found fish. Seriously, another one? Where's this thing going? Good question. Okay. What's this thing? I'm good, but thank you though. Alright, I'm gonna cheat.
Give me a moment to compose myself.
Hello. Shit! Where'd it go?
Let's play.
Oh, I was so scared. I was like, no!
Let me try my...
Yeah, no, Hercher has a really, really big hot sauce collection. I'm talking huge. Try Gator Game. Gator Game? Yes, Gator. What the heck? Can I swim some more for later? No worries. enjoy your nap, Hersher. Always a pleasure seeing you. And try to stop by the stream if probably if it's not Far Cry, because I'm trying to remain blind on Far Cry 6 since I'm going to be probably streaming it at some point too. But if you're back to bud, yeah. Enjoy the scene. I'll see you in a little bit. There we go. Jesus. It's insane. How many treasure chests is this? 3? Dude, 3 precious treasure chests? Let's go.
The Ballad of the Treasure Chest.
Red Dead 2? Gotcha.
What is the situation?
I hate to be a downer. Put a damper on things, for sure. When the news broke about that, I got sent that at least 3 times. But it's still funny. Still funny. Wait, is there sparkle? Which is a designated. Oh. What? What's funny? Dory will get a kick out of this. Jesus. That one I have not seen before. And that one is also great. Yeah, I got you. What is this game? Hold on. What is the game? Is this like a platformer of some kind? I have to check it out. Of course you do! Of course you do!
Kokomi!
Oh, I've seen that one. I've seen that
So
one.
this is where you ran off to. We were gonna meet up and get things ready for the victory feast today. What happened?
He's asleep.
It's you. I apologize. I'm not feeling my usual self today.
Okay, gotcha.
You got sick? We'll go find a doctor right away!
No, it's nothing like that. It's just... my energy is completely spent.
Yep.
You run on energy? You mean you're like a ruin guard?
I don't think so.
No, it's just a figure of speech. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I can't always be the infinitely capable person I present myself as. You noticed? I guess I haven't quite mastered the ability to hide how I'm feeling. I'll keep working at it.
You can't always hide how you're feeling,
I'm not
Kokomi.
really cut out
You
to
can't.
be a leader. At first, my dream was to read up on military strategy and perhaps become an advisor.
Okay.
Constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the lines, making sure everyone gets the recognition they deserve. It's such hard work. You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful, just from being in your presence, while also commanding their respect. It doesn't come naturally to me.
For sure, I feel like you and my friend Crazy would get along
Something
well.
I never wanted for myself.
I'm just
But because
suddenly
of my
connecting
bloodline,
dots.
I was always going to end up being the Divine Priestess, sooner or later. Like it or not, it's just the way it is. So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, I come here to just lose myself in a book and relax for a while.
I've also just noticed a recurring trend between all the Hydro characters, but I'll get to it.
Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work.
Yeah, you
I
and
handed
Crazy
over
would be
preparations
best
for the victory
friends at
feast
some
to
point.
someone else.
I think he's is he? Yeah, I think he's traveling right now. Where? Last time he's been on. Oh, he was on yesterday.
I have to make a speech tonight, and I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that something could be wrong. This peace was hard-won, and I want them to feel at ease.
Is there anything we can do to help?
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. If only there was some way I could listen to a good read on military strategy. I'm sure that'd speed up the process.
You sound so
I was
sleepy.
reading a book last time I was here, but I only got about halfway through. Where did I put it?
We'll find it for you.
We're excellent at finding books.
To help you recover.
You do that for me? Thank you. I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
Whoa, look at all these petitions. So does Kokomi make time to deal with these even when she's resting? Sangonomiya Events Cash Flow Statement. Consolidated Annual Report on Fishing Production. Watatsumi Island Monthly Maintenance Expenses Breakdown?
Damn, she needs like a
Work
whole.
for one person, and it's on top of all the directives she has to write and the people she has to meet day to day. It's no wonder she gets burnt out from time to time.
She needs to have some help.
Let's track down that book and help her feel like herself again.
Kokomi's secret base. This is Pokemon now, actually.
Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted?
Secret notes. Today, I spent the entire afternoon arguing with representatives from the Merchant Association. Energy -4? Many things must be still be settled. I need to ensure that they allow the goods to flow smoothly, but I must make sure that their money is made through legal means. Today, I finished a day's worth of work. Energy -3. I'll have to write up another batch of directives tonight. Hopefully, this won't go on too late. I still need to perform an inspection tomorrow. The wind is very strong outside. Energy -2. It seems like it will rain soon. I can only hope that the waves aren't as rough and those who go out fishing can return safely. News of the peace talks reached us today. Energy +2. An end of this war will surely make everyone on Watatsumi Island happy, won't it? Today I received word that the Tenryou Commission might be colluded with the Fatui. Energy -5. Even I'm struggling to understand what's going on. Swordfish 2's captain came back today. Energy +4. We technically agreed not to speak of Tepe, and no one spoke of those who sacrificed their lives during the war. This peace was far too hard fought. Rip Tepe! I was trying to remember his name this entire time. Poor Tepe! Lots of people spoke to me today again. Energy -3. Looking at their earnest faces, I can't help but think back to the time that I took up the post of the Divine Priestess. Have I really lived up to their expectations all these years? So -7, 9, -7, -12? What, -8, -11. So she's at -11.
Swordfish Captain came back today. Energy +4.
That's just,
We saw nothing, and if we did, it was all Paimon's fault.
Give it here.
Guess that was the wrong one. Let's keep looking.
The secret notes have been found! Secret porn stash. It has been discovered!
It's gotta be this one, right? Look, there's even a bookmark. None of the other books have one, so she must have finished reading those already.
We found it.
Pretty dense. Paimon doesn't understand a thing. Well, let's take it over and read it to her.
Here you go, Kokomi. We're gonna read you a bedtime story.
Kokomi, is this the book you wanted?
I'm not sure, actually. Could you read a bit out loud?
You're literally reading it. Attack where the enemy is weak, emerge where the enemy is blind.
Yes, that's the one. Thank you.
This girl goes to sleep. It's like she needs Audible, not sponsored. Audible, like like Art of War, Literally, this girl would probably get turned on and or fall asleep by listening to an audiobook of The Art of War. I just want people to let that sink in. This is a girl who her voice sounds super soft, super sweet. She's a leader, and she's just a priestess. She's a divine priestess. But oh my gosh, does war get her, like, turned on? What the heck?
Kokomi? Kokomi!
She literally fell asleep.
She's fallen asleep. What are we gonna do?
Yell in her ear!
Tonight's the victory feast. Not to mention that the peace talks are just around the corner. She's got so much to do.
Let's let her rest for a while.
Sure, that's a good idea.
Yes.
She does look pretty exhausted. Guess there's still some time to go too. Alright.
War strategy bedtime story. The best bedtime story. Let's be real.
Avoid disaster. Protect peace at all costs.
He does kind of sound like a
The war's over.
preschooler, though.
Things are slowly getting better. Oh.
Oh, you're good.
Did you
You're good.
see?
Did you see? She's thinking about somebody.
What time is it? Did I fall asleep?
Yep, you've been out for ages. It's nearly time for the feast.
I can't believe it got so late.
No, you're good, Dory. You're good.
I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. That's gotta be 3 whole energy points right there. Should be enough to see me through the peace talks.
3 whole energy points.
Well, we better get ourselves over there. It's nearly time to light the bonfire.
Woohoo! Kokomi's back to full energy.
I don't think that's full energy. I think that's still in the negatives, Paimon. I think she's still very much in the negatives. This girl is crazy. This girl is insane. Let that be that. Let's just let that sink in. This girl's fucking insane. Victory feast. You fall into the fire. Wait until nighttime. All right, everybody. We're gonna stand here. We are going to stand here this entire time. Take a photo. What is that you have in there your hand? Don't worry about it.
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still need to give a quick speech before the festivities begin.
Oh, how much energy will that take? Do you think you've got enough?
Don't worry, I've got plenty. Thanks to you two, I recovered more quickly than usual.
That's great!
This girl is
For
insane.
you.
This girl is insane. She walks by the bank of fire and starts giving a feast
Welcome,
speech.
everyone. Today is the day that we celebrate our victory. Recently,
I saw that.
the Shogun's army came to an end, and we finally saw the abolition of the Vision Hunt Decree. None of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will look like. But tomorrow, I meet with the Tenryou Commission for Peace Talks. I give you my word that I will strive for peace for Watatsumi Island once and for all. Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. Truly, it is only through those efforts that we have been able to prevail in this trying war. This feast is held in honor of each and every one of you gathered here today. I hope all of you get to relax and enjoy our hard-won victory.
Hooray! After a while. Was that a quick speech?
Tonight seems to have gone off without a hitch. I'm so glad it's all going smoothly. People
Hooray!
tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. Could I ask you to go around and see what information you can gather? I still have no further leads regarding the issue of potential collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui.
Don't think it's gonna
I'm
happen,
concerned
though.
that something might happen at tomorrow's peace talks.
It'll be fine.
Sure, we'll go ask around.
Kujo Sara is trustworthy AF. By the way. Sorry, I'm remembering where that is, because we need to do that.
Watatsumi Island is finally at peace, and it's all thanks to Her Excellency, Sanga no Miya.
Anything to report, sir?
Recently, let me think. Well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally get back out on the ocean to fish.
Yay,
During
fishing!
hostilities, the
Sushi
open
time
sea
for
was
everybody.
full of
Let's
warships.
go.
We just had to make do with what little fish and shrimp we could get our hands on closer to shore. When the catch wasn't good, we'd all go hungry. The poor kids were crying all day and night, but there was just nothing I could do. We'd go to bed ravenous and be tossing and turning all night long, trying to keep it together until the morning. At least things are finally improving now.
That's good, at least.
I hear you're captain of Swordfish too, is that right? Well, thank you for your service. Here, have a fish. It's freshly caught.
Have a random
so it's
fish! This one's name is Timothy.
But it's fine.
Oh, no. We couldn't possibly.
Paimon's turning down food.
Come on, take it. Without you, we'd probably still be going to bed hungry tonight. Her Excellency always teaches us to repay kindness with gratitude.
Okay, well, thanks. Come on, let's go talk to some others.
Yeesh! We got a free fish! Talk to the background. Hello! You have a daikon for me.
Care for some fruit and vegetables? Nature's remedy when you overdo the barbecue.
Nature's remedy when you overdo the barbecue. This lady. It's not wrong. What's new? Anything to
Are you
report?
referring to the thing about the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui? I've heard rumors, but nothing too detailed. It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem excitable, though. I've had the same feeling. See that guy over there?
Man, stab in the air?
He's been acting strange these days. Always shouting and waving his spear around when he's got nothing to do. He scared the heck out of me a few times.
Weird
It's a
dude.
miracle the fighting has finally come to an end. Yeah, I really hope we don't go making any more trouble for ourselves.
But fighting!
Sorry, I'm
Fighting
afraid
is
I don't have
fun!
much information. If you still have questions, you may as well go and talk to him.
Sounds promising. Let's go see what that guy's deal is.
Perfect! But you know what? This Sealy... we're gonna go follow this Sealy. Listen, we'll talk to the suspicious soldier in a little bit. I have things to collect. Namely, the Sealy. Where are you going? Sealy? Where is your statue? Where is your statue? Right there. Okay.
It's my lucky day.
It is your lucky day, but here's the problem. The answer is... run away! They're chasing me! Flee for my life! Hello, person? You are stabbing.
This guy smells of booze.
He's drunk as fuck.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me. Captain of Swordfish 2, right? You actually came back. I thought you'd abandoned the platoon and made a run for it.
Nuh-uh. We would never run from a fight.
That's fair.
Is that so? All anyone talks about these days is peace and stability. Do you remember what the most important thing is to the Resistance?
The warriors will.
Got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the test. Time to see if you truly are a bona fide Resistance warrior. I'll answer your questions, but only if you can beat me in a duel.
This guy is about to die.
This guy. Would it kill him to just have a normal conversation?
That's fair.
What do you think? Are we gonna do this?
We'll see about that.
Buddy, do you know who we are? Oh, I get to play as me! It's me! It's me! Oh shit, he died! Fuck, I went a little bit overboard.
You're a strong fighter. No wonder Her Excellency chose you. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand us. Captain, comrade, will you join us?
You need to tell me what's going on.
We made it up. The story about the Tenryou Commission colluding with the Fatui, it didn't happen.
Fair.
Poor Kokomi's been worried sick. You're telling us you made the whole thing up? What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back into war with the Tenryou Commission.
Yes, that's exactly what we're hoping to achieve. Peace talks? Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. That's why the future of Watatsumi Island is at stake.
They just want to stay at
the
war?
Tenryou Commission from stabbing us in the back. And what's to stop the Raiden Shogun from issuing another Vision Hunt decree? We are the resistance. Everything hinges on our warrior's will. We can't trust the Tenryou Commission or the Raiden Shogun, but we can put faith in ourselves. Surely you agree with that?
His point does kinda make sense, but something about it doesn't feel right to Paimon.
Just you guys just want to fight.
Everything you said just now was pure speculation, wasn't it? Are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor and ruin the peace everyone's worked so hard for, all because of some imaginary situation that may not even happen?
Don't take that tone with me, acting like you're above all of this. What would you understand?
Well, based on the fact I've been to 3 different
We
continents,
embodied
essentially.
the warrior's will to the fullest. You understand? We were all in. Now they're suddenly trying to tell us that none of it matters anymore? You'd have me just put down my weapon and start living like an ordinary person, but how can I? How can I when...
And there's
every time I
PTSD.
close my eyes, I see the faces of the friends we lost in battle. Every time I see them there in my mind's eye, it reminds me that I can never forgive the Tenryou Commission and never forgive the Vision Hunt decree. I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever. Go ahead and tell Sango Nomiya if you want, but you're too late to stop us now.
Too late? What do you mean? Darn. Doesn't seem like he's gonna answer that one. What are we gonna do? This is really serious. We need to give Kokomi the full story right away.
Yeah, that's a fair point. But are they about they just want to start another war for no reason? That's a bad idea. That's a really bad idea. Why the fuck are they doing that?
So, we found out a few things. The whole thing about the Tenryou Commission colluding with the Fatui is baloney. They made it all up. They wanted the peace talks to break down so that they could carry on fighting the war. And they said it's too late to try and stop them, no matter what we do.
I see.
Are you feeling all right? Your
I'm
energy
fine.
just
Don't worry.
your energy's low again, isn't it?
This is my fault. If only I'd perceived what they were feeling earlier, it never would have come to
You're
this.
fine,
I think I
Kokomi.
understand what Kokomi means
Jesus.
when he says it's too late. The talks don't begin until tomorrow, but both sides have already sent their guards to the location. They are responsible for making sure the area is safe and secure. I highly suspect that one of Kozen's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated the guards with an intent to reignite hostilities tomorrow during the negotiations.
Well, that's no good. Do you want us to head over there now and switch out the guards?
That won't work. Firstly, the act of bringing a new team of guards to a neutral negotiation site will put both sides on high alert. It would almost certainly push the pro-war faction into taking action. They would attack the Tenryou Commission's guards, and we'd be in danger of war breaking out once again.
That's fair.
Not to mention that we have no idea how many of Watatsumi Island's soldiers are involved in this plot. If we change the guard in haste, we face the issue of not knowing who to trust.
Sounds like a really tricky situation.
Why don't we just show up?
So is there really
If we just show up, we should be able to fix this pretty simply.
Don't let it worry you. What's done is done. to me to devise a counter plan. These soldiers crossed the line, but the blame is not theirs alone. Whatever happens, I will find a way to ensure they do not come to harm. Let's meet here again tomorrow.
Okay. I'll just stand here for probably like 24 hours. Alright, wait till 10 to 12 the next day. I just want to see if this works. Nope. Of course not. Whee! Time is changing. Always changing. Never stop changing. Boom. And is Kokomi asleep again? Probably.
Well, the peace talks are upon us. How do you feel? Prepared?
Yep.
Here, take this.
What is
These
this?
are some directives I wrote last night. These negotiations are complex, to be sure, but I thought about it carefully and realized there are no more than 187 possible outcomes.
Jesus, that's a lot of
I took the liberty
outcomes.
of writing them all down. This way, you will be able to adapt with speed, no matter how the events
I
play
can't
out.
listen. I can't remember 201 drinks,
This is huge!
let alone 187
Let's
directives.
Fierce dispute, violent escalation, armed revolt, coordinated attack, seize hostages. Wow, there are so many! But you've thought of a solution to each one! Paimon suddenly feels a lot less nervous.
Glad to hear it. These peace talks are quite exceptional. It is a major step forward both for Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate.
Yep,
But
that's fair.
any amount of dissatisfaction within our ranks weakens our negotiating position. We will have to work all the harder if we want these talks to be a success.
Yeah, especially now
As
that
the
there's
Divine
a
Priestess of Watatsumi
person.
Island, this responsibility is, of course, mine to shoulder. But would you be willing to lend me a hand?
Of course.
Excellent. Okay, time to head off.
Don't worry, we're friends with everybody. Go to the peace talks. This doesn't bode well, now does it? I'm worried about what's gonna happen. I'm actually worried about what's gonna happen. But don't worry, the Raiden Shogun's on her way to be part of these peace talks. The Raiden Shogun's absolutely here, it's fine. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Nothing. Hey, they made a little court. Dude, we're gonna be playing bocce ball. Let's go. Or tennis. It's Kujo Sara. My favorite Sara, I think. Sup. Hi, you two.
It's been a while, Kujo-Sara. I believe the last time we met was on the battlefield.
Yes, where you dealt my forces quite the devastating blow. But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
I'm here to witness peace talks.
That's
I'm
right.
always around.
She's here to bear witness to the proceedings. She experienced the war between us firsthand and has made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have today. I couldn't think of a more suitable candidate.
Oh.
Seems reasonable. Then let's get straight into it.
Be in their tit-for-tat peace talks.
The first item is the maritime administration issue. During wartime, we restricted fishing rights for Watatsumi vessels in Narukami waters.
Yep.
We intend to remove these restrictions. But going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our waters will have to pay taxes in accordance with Narukami legislation in order to bring their catch back to Watatsumi.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fine. But if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled to protection from the Tenryo Commission while in your waters. Any losses they sustain due to issues of public security
Oh, but there's
need
two
to be
right there.
compensated by the Tenryou Commission.
Accepted. Let's add that to the peace treaty. I can assure you that your vessels will be quite safe in our hands.
Perfect.
Negotiations seem to be going pretty smoothly.
There's
The
those
next
two guards right
item
there.
has to do with the movement of people and military authority. In the past, our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi, and the same has been true for your people on arrival to Narukami.
That is also fair.
Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Few merchants are now willing to engage in inter-island commerce. Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Commission appoint a business council to oversee trade between our two islands.
That's fair.
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair. We'll need to involve merchants from both sides in this process if it is to succeed. We cannot give the Yashiro Commission full authority.
That is fair.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages of many essential goods at the moment? Having the Yashiro Commission organize everything centrally would work in your favor.
Also
True,
fair.
we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the diverse range of goods we can produce ourselves and our strong trade links with other areas, we are capable of sourcing everything we need. Not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are going beyond the remit of the Tenryou Commission's authority.
Let's leave that aside for now then. On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction of the Tenryou Commission.
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it. The Tenryou Commission alone has ultimate responsibility for Inazuma's national security. We cannot allow Watatsumi Island to be the sole exception to this rule indefinitely.
There's the two that are conspiring.
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already. You just want to take everything away from us. Comrades, never trust the Kujo. Let's get them. Protect Madame Kujo.
Number 16. No, wait. 67? Or is it 73?
Question.
Which one is it?
Interesting.
Kokomi, which scenario number is this in the directives?
The last one, but hold off for the moment. Stand down, Tadakatsu. Situation has changed. Please stand by for further orders. Rest assured, I am fully aware of your concerns, but I will deal with the situation from here. Madam Kujo, this is rather serious. I believe you owe Watatsumi Island an explanation.
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating. You two, here, now!
I think we weren't expecting those two to be too weak-willed.
Speak! Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion as such.
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential cooperation to keep the war against Watatsumi Island going. At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be nothing to lose.
But we were extremely careful. We didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading to Watatsumi Island and stirring things up a little. Then we'd see how it went. With respect, ma'am, there was no collusion. It was just a one-off conversation. How anyone from Watatsumi Island even found out about it, I have no idea.
That's enough. When we return, there will be consequences. Might I remind you that this is the Fatui? Have you completely forgotten
Damn.
what they did to us?
What a
You
twist.
should be having no
What a
interaction
twist.
with them whatsoever, let alone entertaining offers of cooperation. So, what did they want out of it?
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached us seemed like they wanted to settle a score for their boss.
Oh, her subordinates. So they're out for revenge. They want to keep Inazuma in a state of turmoil. One day, I will hunt them down. Every last one. We bear responsibility for this issue. My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence to blame for this state of affairs. Please.
Dude, Kujo Sara is a great character. 10 out of 10 character.
But of course, Madame Kujo. I have every confidence in your ability to resolve this situation.
What a
Time being,
great
however,
character.
There is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks. I would therefore not feel comfortable releasing Watatsumi Island's forces into your command at this time.
It seems that I must acquiesce. I will lay this
What
issue
a
aside
great
for now.
character.
But we shall revisit it as soon as the Tenryou Commission has resolved our internal issues. As for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission and make sure both sides have ample participation in the final arrangement.
Seems like Kujo Sara's on the defensive now. These negotiations should be smooth sailing from here on out.
So the pro-war people got screwed over, and peace has
The
returned.
Grand Strategist of Watatsumi Island was a skilled negotiator, as well as a formidable commander. I hope
Good
that
to
when
know.
we meet again, we can continue these sit-down discussions. Settling our differences on the battlefield is rather taxing.
Dude,
I
okay.
think we can leave things there for today. Once I get back, I will conduct a thorough investigation into the Tenryou Commission's internal issues.
Wow, it all
I should
is
inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I suspect that before long, they will attempt to re-establish contact with your people in the hope of procuring some assistance. I recommend you say and do nothing on the matter for the time being, lest you tip them off and they disappear. Wait for them to come to you. That way, you can capture them all in one fell swoop.
Fair
I will
point.
bear this in mind. Thank you.
What a pineapple.
I shall take my leave now. Until we meet again.
Once again.
Your Excellency, we...
Let's discuss it after we get back.
Damn. 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 Things are getting heated now. Once again, even though this is Kokomi's story, Kujo Sara stealing the spotlight.
Your Excellency, you knew?
I have already been informed on the reasons for your actions. You believe the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy and sought to sabotage the peace talks and reignite the war. Fortunately, the end result exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryou Commission plot. Yet, this was purely incidental, and the end certainly did not justify your means.
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves in the line of duty. If we stop now, aren't all of our efforts going to waste? I want to keep fighting. I want ultimate victory, even if it means I have to pay the ultimate price.
Not how
I
that
understand
works.
your sentiments, but you cannot simply impose your will and expect others to bear the consequences. During the war, there were highs and there were lows, and in the end, there was a glorious victory. For you, perhaps the experience was one of great excitement, but you saw nothing of the countless others who will remember the war quite differently. Most people suffered terribly through each day.
Correct.
Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because they have long since given all they had to the war effort. They are tired of treading water and don't need you dragging them back underneath once again.
But...
I understand, I do. And the fault is not yours alone. It was largely an oversight on my part. I taught you to nurture a warrior's will, but never how to let it go.
It's not your fault, Your Excellency. It was ours. Our selfishness. Either way, we are ready to accept sentencing under martial law.
Very well. Then I hereby declare... that
There's a
as
smirk.
of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible for keeping Watatsumi Island safe and secure, neutralizing any and all threats to the peace of our island.
Good
You and your
smirk.
comrades will
Good
all be
smirk.
welcome to join, but be warned, the training will be grueling. Perseverance and grit will be in high demand.
Dude, the smirk. The smirk was so
Concluded
good.
from today's peace talks that the
It was
Kujo
so
clan cannot
good.
achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future. Many seek peace, but there are still those who pursue war. It is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace, but we must still retain a defensive capacity. Those whose warrior's will is alive and well, I invite you to embark on the most challenging training regimen of your lives. I don't want to hear from any of you again until all of you can take on 2 shogunate samurai at a time.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
All right, dismissed. Go and report to General Goro. And remember, there can be no more insubordination.
Good
If
call.
there is, there will be no more leniency from me, whatever reasons you may have.
Good call.
Yes, ma'am. From now on, we will focus on our training.
Good
Thank you for this
fucking
opportunity,
call.
Your Excellency. We'll report to General Goro right away.
Damn, dude. Good
I think
job.
that's finally everything in hand. I can feel my energy levels starting to drop. Meet you back at the hideout for some rest?
Okay. Okay. Dude, sorry, that smirk, like, I know, like, the facial expressions and some of the stuff in, like, Genshin still, like, a little, like, rough and whatnot, but that smirk was, like, 10 out of 10. Fucking great smirk, dude. That was a great smirk.
Thank you for everything. With your help, peace has been restored on Watatsumi Island once more.
How's your energy levels, miss?
Recovering. Slowly, but surely. I should be raring to go before too long. Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people. I've improved, but I still get nervous when more than a handful of people are involved. I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next time.
Did a good job.
Do you think so?
You did.
To be honest, I'm still a long way off what's expected of a divine priestess. In the past, I was concerned only with winning the war, restoring peace, and making sure everyone could live a happy life. But I realize now that wasn't going far enough. People have all kinds of aspirations, and just as many measures of happiness. I have a long way to go, but that's okay. If I can't make the journey in one giant leap, I'll just have to settle for taking it one small step at a time. In short, I've still got some maturing to do. Could you stay here on Watatsumi Island? To keep me company for a while longer?
Oh, damn, Kokomi flirting with us. There we go. There we go. There we go, huh? Interesting quest. Very, very interesting quest. For those in chat who have done that quest, I want to hear from you guys first. What did you guys think of, like, that quest overall? And if this is your first time seeing it, what was your guys' like first thoughts before I say bye? Because I'm also just still thinking about how I'm gonna put mine. I'm also checking something here right quick. Beginning is but the rest gets better. It's fair. My thoughts on it are as such. I think the quest is all right. It's not the greatest by any means. It's not the greatest quest around. But it's not the worst. It's all right. We pretty much saw this quest already with Jean, of just trying to make everybody happy and trying to like sufficiently get everything to work. But that was like Jean's quest way back when. Now it's more like now it's more somebody else like trying to like teach us while at the same time like having it work, I guess is the best way to put it. And I once again, I don't think it's a bad quest, but I do think that it would definitely have improved. Because here's the thing, and I even said this before, but I'll say it again. Kujo-Sara really stole the show. With Kujo-Sara showing up, like, stole the show, it was over right then. And not because I really like Kujo-Sara as a character. I'm saying that as somebody, like, she showed up and was like, yo, I'm here. This is what's going on. And as a result, like, it's helped solidify her character more than other characters that were in that quest. Goro was still completely like devoted to Kokomi. Like that's that, right? So we didn't get to learn much about Goro. Kokomi is pretty much Jean, but like more tired, I guess you can say, all the time. It also gets off to military strategy for some reason. But then you have Kujo-Sara, who we already know is pretty much a badass and really good and likes to keep things pretty strict. But I don't know. I feel like it was all right for Kokomi's quest, but there's still more that we're like needing to learn about her. I think that's the best way I can really put it. Now I don't see why. Okay, I can kind of see though why people might not like that quest and why they gave like Kokomi's like voice actress like a little bit of flack. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. No one should ever give the voice actress flack, but I can see why they ended up doing that, even though it's definitely highly uncalled for and like is a dick move because the voice actress doesn't have anything. I think people were upset because they wanted to learn more about Kokomi, that Kokomi was such like a good-looking character and somebody that like everyone really seemed to like. And then all of a sudden like kind of being subjected to Jean 2.0 probably rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. See much what happened after the war. Yeah, it works well after that quest, that's true. You're not wrong. But I'm also going to say that while it works well for her first quest, I think that it just seems like there should have been more. Like it just left me wanting more, and it does rub me the wrong way that it was just a Jean 2.0. It makes sense for people who are like still new to the game who may have never seen the Jean quest. But literally that is just Jean 2.0. And like I said, I can understand why people may not like that idea. That it's just a repeat of another quest that we've already done. Why am I getting so many energy recharges? I need elemental mastery. Well, I got elemental mastery, but not in the right spot. I'm trying to max out my animal users. Now for those who are curious.
Inazuma shines eternal.
So yeah, I think it's all right. I don't think it's one of the best quests that exist, but I do think it's at least like a really decent quest that people should not be super harsh on. I kind of want to go through and really quickly rate like what I'm thinking of every single like story quest thus far. Maybe in our intermission, maybe in the intermission I'll go real quick and rate all the story quests. What? Really? Really? Kokomi, are you already all maxed out? Jeez. Who's another character that I'm going to be using at some point? Shit. You're one of them. Sure. Speaking of Albedo, use Albedo. More here in the future. I have so many artifacts too, like I need to start getting rid of a lot of them. Hopefully I can start upgrading people's stuff. Also, that's like, I feel like there's might have been some people wondering why I've not like bought any of the artifact buffs. Like there's like crystals you could buy from places that like you can use to increase your artifact level, and I never saw a need for it because I get so many artifacts anyway. It's like, do I really need them all? Like, relatively soon, I might have to go through and just start getting rid of a bunch of artifacts. That might be what I end up doing. I literally have so much artifacts that I don't, like, really need to use that it's just kind of... There's, like, so many of them sitting there that will never be used that I'm just kind of keeping for, like, a rainy day for some reason. So... I'm gonna keep going through this. And you guys also saw that I was giving artifacts to the Traveler. I get the feeling that there's going to be more quests where it's going to require us to be playing as the Traveler compared to playing as anybody else. So I want to keep that as an option. And then also in the future, maybe leveling up some of their stuff. But I mean, once artifacts are done, like, I can move on to, yeah, once we're done with getting, like, grinding artifacts, we're moving on to talent points, so... No. Also no. Dude, I'm getting some bad luck rolls from this. I'm getting some really bad luck rolls right now. But for those who play Genshin in chat, is there any like story quests that you guys really do enjoy? Like, what if you have like a favorite one? Before we actually like jump into that part, I know if some people are watching the VOD, they're probably like, "But I want to know what your favorite ones are." Well, we'll get to that later. Maybe I'll do like a video or something on it. Have to look back at them. Well, here, we'll talk about it in intermission. Maybe I'll make like an actual video of like doing like a tier list of like my favorite story quests. Oh, those are the Maiden's ones. I don't need those anymore. Literally, I just need things that are elemental mastery. For those who are wondering, I'm trying to get Kazuha and Sayu maxed out right now. Zhao. I think Zhao is fine. So I'm trying to make sure I get everyone's stuff. But, like, I'm not getting any... Like, let me see if this one gives me energy, elemental mastery, like, we'd be fine. Nope. I need one that with, like, attack percent, but also elemental mastery. Elemental mastery, maybe? Energy recharge! Dude, it's never gonna be elemental mastery, apparently. They're the ones I know I don't have, so...
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish! Power core!
These quests or venties. Well, like I said, we'll go through every single one and kind of do some comparing. By the way, I'd like to point out that I don't even have a maxed out weapon on Kokomi right now, and the fact that she's doing like 5,000 damage each hit is kind of crazy. Once I start maxing out talents, dude, like, we're gonna be in business. Please get out of there. My characters are strong. By the way, so you may have noticed at the beginning of the stream, for those who were there, that I already did the Abyss Dungeon. Can I just say, the Abyss Dungeon this time around is terrible. The Abyss Dungeon this time around is so bad, in my opinion. Mainly the 11th room, but besides that, like, God, it's so bad. If you haven't done it, I don't want to, like, spoil it or anything. It's just, let me just tell you, it's not a fun time. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. 2. 1, 2. And then this one's that. And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go fight the Zoritsa again. And then we're gonna end it off. We'll do some intermission talk about the different quests. Go from there. Go back to the squad. Also, I really hope they fix Tartaglia's elemental burst.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice?
What's the coldness?
Cut to the chase. Incoming.
One of the easiest fights in the game, in my opinion. Like, I truly think that this is one of the easiest fights in the game.
Don't blink.
Some dope music, though. Some really dope music.
Nowhere to hide. Incoming.
Rise.
Now, there's also going to be some other stuff that I'm going to talk about when we do the list.
your searing
Like I said, we'll
reckoning.
talk about it later.
Embrace your searing reckoning. Not every wound will heal.
No time to...
Yeah.
Brace yourself.
See, I wish they would fix this. But they won't.
Embrace your searing reckoning.
Come on, Razor. Go. Alright, we're good. Phase 4. By the way, Cheese, did you see the new death battle that came out today? Haven't? Oh, what are you doing, Cheese?
With sword comes shadow. Who dares call me a witch? I never asked for redemption.
Doing other things, but it's Kool-Aid Man versus Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah. It's so good. So good. Alright, well, we're done with resin. That's it. We're done with Genshin until 2.2, at least. And then, it's going to be a lot of focusing on getting people's friendship levels maxed. Because you may have noticed that I have a bunch of fragile resin. We're actually going to be using a lot of that to grind some friendship levels here in the future. So yeah. But with that is it. Well, almost. So, let's go